This is Clarence Cadiddlehopper, and you're watching my YouTube channel. Woo, doggy, let's go build, break, or blow something up. Hey guys, I'm about to do a video on how to take apart and redo a pop-up camper into a hard side camper. Camper we're talking about is actually right behind me. We've had this thing for about 15 years and it was used when we got it, and now it is way overdue for being taken apart and just gotten rid of. I figure if nothing else, I'll end up with a good trailer or I'll end up with a good pop-up. Alright, let's get going. Alright, as you can see, it's just a starter. It's a StarCraft starter. Weighs about 5,800 pounds, maybe 12,000, I don't know, somewhere around there. It's pretty stinking heavy. I think it's actually about 52. I think it's 5265. So when we finish up, well, I'll reweigh it and figure out how much weight I've either gained or how much I've lost. So the idea is I'm just going to go for the full length, 11 foot by 6 foot. And I have some ideas for the inside. It's just going to be me and my wife using it now. Both of our kids are back out of school or back in college. So just going to be us. I've already looked under the body of it, and it looks like the frame's in pretty good shape. Very little rust for being this old. The biggest problem that we had is that it actually cracked. It cracked right here. And I tried sealing it up this summer so we could use it, and it quit leaking, but the damage was done. It leaked over the entire winter and the last half of last summer. And as you can see, had some issues with the front. So I just rednecked it back together for the season, put some 2x in it and a whole bunch of screws. Said I really don't care what it looks like. In fact, I just wanted to drag down the road and the front not fall off of it. And we used it for the rest of the season, all summer. Did fine. Biggest issue is that it's a problem during the summer, the heat of the summer here in Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle. It's very hot and it doesn't stay cool. So my idea is to make this into a hard side camper. All right, here we go. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the beds out. Take them completely out of the camper. And to do that, I've got to remove that stop right there on both sides, on both ends. And if you can see that little screw sticking up right there, I'm going to have to remove all of those in order to get this front trim off. You can see there's a couple of them. Not gonna be a big deal. And that'll let this canvas come loose. And when I get that loose and the two stops out, the beds will slide right out. So I'll be back in a second. All right, there you go. One bed down. That poor mattress, it's seen its days. One more to go. All right, now we'll just go on back here to the back. And just like the front, I'm just going to remove these screws. Remove this, pull it out, remove those, and it'll be done. All right, right back with you. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I just threw the chunks of crap on top of my son's crappy car, so y'all might see him later. I think we're going to convert his Transit Connect van into a camper also. So, well, let's keep going. Got a lot of junk to do. Want to get as much done as possible. It's pretty dark in there, but you can kind of see. I'm going to pull all the padding out today. I'm going to pull out the table. I started the other day working on the air conditioner. I'm going to pull it on out the rest of the way. Probably pull it off the top today. And we'll see how much daylight I got left. And we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm back at it again. Had to go get some sockets, some different stuff, help do this. And the issue I ran into is that there are some really small screws and small nuts up inside, right in here. The other side I could get with my pliers, no big deal. And no, can't get to this one. Can't get the pliers up in there. You're going to have some kind of special needle nose, or just break it off if you're not keeping it. But this air conditioner is extremely good. It blows extremely cold air, so we're going to keep it. It's a 13,500 BTU. It's also pre-wired for heat. We haven't ever used it. We've got a heater that's actually central air. So here we go. Let's see. I'm going to guess that is probably 5/16. And we'll just test it out. It may be a quarter, but oh no, it's not. It's 3/8. I tell you, when you get to be older, even if you got good glasses, it seems that you can't look up and just judge what size something is. And I'm kind of an idiot. I had the 3/8 in my hand and reached down and grabbed the wrong size. And you can see how tight it is. Just doing it with my hand. And there it is. Of course, I'd already taken out all the other screws and one other nut. So, try to keep all of that stuff together. Keep it in the floor, right beside my foot, so I can kick it and it can fall out in the grass. Yeah, good plan. Alright, so, you can see up here in the corners, we've got our tie downs. It's a flange on the inside that pulls it down from the top. It's kind of like a sink. It's really easy to get out. It's just 4. And then it lifts off from the top. But how long is it going to take? Because these things are like 3 days long. Here we go. And I may cut some of this because you probably don't want to watch all of this and listen to it grind and creak. I should have brought my adapter to my cordless drill. Hey, you know what? Redneck tip. I'll be right back. Where's my drill? Hey, so I'm back. If you don't have an adapter, just take your drill. Yeehaw. Yes, I am a huge DeWalt guy. Open it all the way up and just shove that dude right up inside of it and then tighten it down. Let's see how much quicker this goes. Oh yeah! I told you it was like 3 days long. Whoa! Oh, you're gonna have to crank her down to 1. That one just broke off. Gonna have to buy a new one. Good Lord, these things are long. They don't even need to be that long. They only need to be about 4 inches. You see, that thing was only in there about that deep. And right there, that little line, that's exactly where the top flange was. But no, they put it in with that. One last one. All right, that's that. Now, hindsight, I probably should have just undid all this electrical right here, but it's not plugged into anything. What's it matter? Doesn't really matter to me. It's not like that 114-pound air conditioner is going to fly off the top of the camper while it's sitting still. So, I think I'll get to the electrical. Let's see what I can figure out and what I've got to do. All right, so it's just in a clip right here. Okay, goes across. I've got some kind of crappy plastic stuff in the way, so I'm just going to undo it and I'll get back with you. All right, here we go. So, looking at this camera is weird, okay, because it's all mirrored. So if I look to the side and look right at the camera, I don't know if I'm looking at you or if I just look like I'm looking off into space. But I thought you might like this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove these curtains. All of these. I'm not keeping them, so wow! That lets a whole bunch more light in. Alright, back to it. Okay, so I cut the other junk off that was over here in the way of the wires and started loosening these up. Took the cover off. So all that I got left to do is remove it. And you know, they made this pretty stinking easy. Black to black, white to white. Black is your power, white's your common, and your bare wire is your ground. So I think, like I said, once you get old you can't see nothing. I think this screw right here and this whole thing is going to come down. Sometimes you just got to get up right up to your work. And look at there. So this whole thing right here, all it is your power distribution. You plug into a socket over here. It's got your thermostat. That's about it. I'm gonna pull these wires out, get this thing out of the way. Well, I just say that like it's something super easy. It's not hard. I've been at this for, I don't know, maybe an hour? Maybe not even that. I'm not sure what time it is. Not very long. Alright. Get that big loop bit back out of there where they had it around the ground. And we'll be good to go. And you're probably really enjoying watching my elbow and a hole in the ceiling going up in my air conditioner. This is life. Alright, there it is. Woo! Alright, so now I'm going to remove the rest of the padding from in here. While I have daylight, I may go ahead and start removing the vinyl, all the strips that hold the vinyl. I'll show you. So, alright, so what I thought I'd started videoing, I hadn't videoed any of, but that's okay. This is a learning experience. This is my first video. So, started yanking down the valance. I yanked down another pink ugly curtain. And now I'm going to start removing all of the screws that hold the pieces on that hold the vinyl in, so I can remove all the vinyl. And it goes all the way around. So, I'm not going to make you watch that. I'll just show you when it's done. Alright guys, time for the big reveal. Whoa. Oh. Okay, so now to take off the rest of the vinyl, to get it off, you can see that screw right there? I got to take that out, and what you got to do is you got to unzip the sections and slide them apart. Here we go. Alright, so here's you another tip. I took out the bit out of my drill for a reason. That screw right there, the head is all jacked up and ruined. I didn't do it. Somebody at the factory may have, but who cares? I was able to get it started, so I'm going to chuck down on it with my drill and just pull it out. Alright guys, vinyl's out, sun's going down, but vinyl's out. Now she looks like she went from a one-piece down to a two-piece bikini. Holy cow. Now I just got to get the top off tomorrow. I'll start disassembling the rest after I put it in my garage. Y'all have a great night. I'll talk to you later.